Yeah, standing back over there. Yeah, they're weird people. They're good people. They're real good people. But he's the guy that sings in the band Danger Kids. He's a really good friend of mine. I also mod for his channel, so there's that. Let's see how this works.
Tatooine is mostly plains and grassland, but it has a nice hearty soil. A lot of new people have come in the last generation or so.
Yeah, that's also fair. I'm sorry.
Out with the Sandals and the Matalis, big wealthy landowners, both of them. But Alan Matali and Nurik Sandral just can't seem to get along, and now Alan wants to get the council to do something. Well,
Yeah, he's good. He's good people. But that is most of the games that he plays, though. It's usually Siege or Call of Duty.
bright lad too, but he disappeared. Nurik
Occasionally we'll get some Among Us.
Yeah.
before the council, but now Alan's son Shen has disappeared as well, and no one knows where he's
Arbo again, so I have no idea what the actual stream.
He thinks he's kidnapped his son. I don't know exactly what he wants to ask the council.
Oh wait, you have it right there.
Yeah.
He's probably going to be after blood. Is there anything else you require? Farewell, then. May the Force be with you.
We do play Among Us ever so often.
May the Force be with you.
Yeah.
Get in our Discord, and we can probably get something together.
For sure.
Not a very lively place.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I'm not very good at explaining things. If you have any
We're working
questions,
on it.
please ask my
Yeah.
husband.
Are you a Jedi? How long can you people continue to sit by and claim you protect us? Protectors? Ha! You sit in your enclave safe from the Mandalorians while we suffer. Those Mandalorian brutes have killed my daughter. They came to our land demanding our livelihood. But Ilsa...
Good to play with them Among Us. I'm terrible, so there's that.
There was nothing I could do. Too many of the Mandalorians and their Duros allies. I've come here to ask you, please, Master Jedi, stop these raiders and get revenge for my daughter. I will give you all I have. Just please, annihilate them from the face of this planet.
All right. I think we're getting somewhere. It looks like. Cause my on my side it hasn't gone down yet. So.
Why do you want in the closet, baby girl?
Greetings, young Jedi. I wonder if you could assist me. I seem to have lost my companion, you see? We were working on my farm to the north of here. I was working in the garden outside, and he was working inside. I heard the door to the house open, but not...
The person or a pet in the closet. There is a baby girl who would like to get into the closet. She is a kitty cat, and she is the most adorable. She's also super funny.
Could he have been
What are you doing?
Maybe it was the Mandalorians. Or maybe Cathhounds. But no, Cathhounds are not intelligent enough to open doors. Although they have been more vicious lately. No, it must have been someone who could open the door by himself. Think of it. The door was locked. Well, yes, it could have.
You've done enough. Those rapid fingers should be rubbing my tum.
His programming.
Only for a little bit, then she squirms away. Like, she presents it. And then we accept the presentation, and then she's like, no. Also, yes, she is very upset about her missing droid.
Well, yes. He is a droid, but he is very valuable to me all the same. He's the last piece of my poor passed away husband that I have left. He is very dear to me, my precious is. I don't know what I'd do without him. He's the only companionship I have on all of Dantooine.
Very dear to her, her precious is.
What's so special about this droid?
is a personal assistance droid. My husband was a genius at constructing droids. He made this one capable of taking care of me for the rest of my life. As the last legacy of my husband, for my own
Yeah.
personal ease of mind, I need him back. His absence
That's
gnaws
all I
at me
have.
like a gaping wound.
Wow, she really misses her droid, doesn't she?
Please.
Mask
I
looks
beg
really
you,
ridiculous on him.
return my droid to me.
I will help you find your droid.
Thank you, Master Jedi. If you find him, please send him home to me. I need him so much.
Alright. So, to update. Pop into here. No, over here. So, we have our missing droid that we'll need to find. Has a bunch of sentimental value because her late husband made him for him. We have the Mandalorian raiders to deal with. As told you of the attacks by the raiders that killed his daughter. He has begged you to find them and destroy them. If they are destroyed, then they won't bother the settlers anymore, but it could be dangerous. And then there's the Tainted Grove, which I get to take care of. So let's have some fun. And let's just let's. Have some fun, shall we? That's what I want. Alright, y'all. Let's have some fun. Alright. Got that. We went a lot better than the first time I tried to do this.
Yes?
Okay. This is gonna be the fun part because this is like super come on. Alright. Fix my stream and all of a sudden I started doing way better. Right. That's good. Ooh, excuse me. That. Are y'all really not close enough? Okay.
Ready?
Yeah?
Ready? That hurt, I bet.
Take that.
Please attack. Thank you. Oh, great. Cool. Okay, let's have Karth take care of the little guys. I'll take care of the big guys. Oh, get health going. Karth, I really need you to take care of this guy.
Yes?
Okay, so we got that taken care of. Alright. Party selection will Move you. Add you. A stronger deal going here. Meantime, we'll get myself and Karth
What? What?
here. I do believe this is the way to the Sith Enclave, if I remember right. Yeah. So this is the way to the ruins. Okay. So, or not the Enclave, I guess, but the that we'll get to later. So, let's go ahead and head on over this way, further into this grove.
I got the rest of the stove put back.
Yay. That fixed that. Cool. Heckin' dope. Alright. Go ahead and clear out all these Alcaths or whatever they're called. Sorry, I'm back. Uncle was having an orchid talk with me. Also, no worries. I'm just glad you're here. I don't want to talk to him.
Yes?
No.
Yes, what's in your mind?
This is not the place I really want to talk. Sorry. We raise orchids from different countries and different species. Oh, cool. That's awesome. But yeah, no worries. If you have to do things, it's super cool. Yeah. Fine. Hello, friendos. Let's have party. I don't know why y'all have to like run up to the thing to shoot them, but whatever. If you want to turn that light on, you can. Okay, so we got that taken care of. I think there's some over here on this side.
Karth, you fought in the Mandalorian Wars, didn't you? We may have faced each other in combat. What battles were you in?
I try not to think about my past battles too much. The horrors of war are something I'd rather not relive.
The horrors of war? My people know only the glory of battle. I'm disappointed in you, Karth. I thought a warrior like you would understand.
I'm not a warrior, I'm a soldier. There's a difference. Warriors attack and conquer, they prey on the weak. Soldiers defend and protect the innocent, mostly from warriors.
Nice speech. I bet you tell yourself that every night so you can sleep. But I accept who and what I am. I don't have to justify it with words. Victory in battle is my justification.
Justification through
Those are
victory.
words.
So what happens when you lose? You know, like you did against us.
You had us outnumbered 5 to 1. You had more ships, more troops, more supplies, and the Jedi on your side. And we still made the Republic tremble before we fell.
Nice speech. I bet you tell yourself that every night so you can sleep. I don't want to talk about this anymore, Canderous. The war is over. You lost.
Fucking get him. I'm in as well for one of his rare stranger looking. That's nice. Ah, it's the Metallic family. It's a rose. Yeah, I'm not the I know it's a plant, right?
Now it's a kind of flower.
Or yeah, like a kind of flower.
This is private property. By what authority are you
What is
trespassing
it?
on this estate?
Tiny bundle of the tiniest fragrant orchid.
Leave immediately. Only those on official family business are permitted within the estate.
These settlers have come to Dantooine seeking privacy. Perhaps we should respect their wishes.
Like to. Expected. Hopefully, yeah. I knew it was like, it had to be like one thing, so. Makes my wallet for sure happy. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Before we hop into this, let me go ahead and heal everybody up, because this little snafu gets funny. The ones you two have probably seen are the ones with the thin stems with thick broad leaves and bright ornamental but scentless flowers. Gotcha. My extent of orchid knowledge comes from the cover art for a band that we know called Ruthless Orchid. About all I got. Unfortunately. Let's see what's happening here.
No, please. Take my wife and children
Fair.
anything.
Yeah. I am like I said, I am a uncultured swine. So a lot of things take explanation with me. I have one of those typical orchids. Uncle's got some that looks like blades of grass. Have you worry about him? Great. Damn. My blaster defense is pretty boss. Like upping that awareness skill in my skills really pays off. I don't even remember that being a skill too. Like the first time I played through this, so it's like that. We got a repair kit, a computer spike, and 2 med packs. Credit. Ransacked that, so we're good. Thought any interesting? Having something to be passionate about? Absolutely. No, might as well. We're already over here. Head on over. Oh yeah, this is the Grove. The Tainted Grove that you should probably talk to somebody about. Okay. So I'm doing that one. Andros, I'll send you on the other one. And you can work on those guys. Break. Move. There we go. Way to the Grove. Ah. This guy. Apprentice, your arrival here is well timed. Kitty? Oh? Did you see her? Oh, no. Okay. Now I'm catching up on chat. Got it. I thought she, like, hopped up here. She'll do that every so often. She likes to lay with him, though. Alright, anyway. Apprentice, your arrival here is well timed. Who are you? I am Baluk, a Jedi from the Enclave. I was sent by the Jedi Council to investigate a killing that took place here a few hours ago. Communication does not pose a problem, as both the suspects and I speak Basic and Huttese. Or Huttese, or whatever. Though you are not yet a full Jedi, perhaps you could assist me in sorting out the truth from the lies. What do you want me to do? Listen to the stories given by the two suspects. I have brought an information retrieval droid with access to the archives, both at the Jedi Enclave and the planetary capital. I will use my wisdom and experience to offer you some guidance, but I will not solve the case for you. There is little benefit if you do not solve this problem yourself. Consider each man's account and check the facts with the information droid. Once you have gathered all the evidence you think you need, run through the possible scenario with me. If you are unable to come to a satisfactory resolution, then I will take these men to the Enclave and deal with this myself. Basically, you're new, you're training, I don't want to deal with this, let's see if you can. According to the accounts of the participants, these three men were out here in the field together earlier, before the clouds broke. I find that very odd, for most people would seek shelter indoors when the sky is filled with dark storm clouds, as it was earlier today. But that is not the most puzzling aspect of the case. The dead man, Calder Nedic, was shot in the back with a blaster rifle. A rifle was found lying near his body with bloodstains on it. It has been sent back to the Enclave for analysis. 2 other men were found at the scene when I arrived. One was Handon Gold. He was unarmed. The other was Rickard Lussoff, who was carrying a hunting laser. Both men say they did not do anything and that they came across the body, but both also accuse the other. Obviously, there is more to this than what we have been told. Is there anything else I should know? There's one last thing. When I arrived, Handon was holding his side and Rickard was favoring one of his legs. You would do well to remember this as we progress through the case. So, we have become detectives. If there's anything else you need, I will remain here while you question the witnesses. Alright. So, figure it out.
Greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me? Really? Well, then I assure you, on my reputation, I had nothing to do with the killing. I will help you with the case as best I can, though. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the
Those look like fun. Yeah, I mean, what do you expect out of 2003? They were fighting each other. A guy who got killed got in the way as ended up dead. Okay.
And I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river, and I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
Okay. So we got his story. He was out running, found the dead guy, and found Rickard, and that was it. Yeah. Which, it was funny, I was talking about this the other day. Like, I tried playing Dragon Age, and I just couldn't get into it. But I'm also just not that much into fantasy games like this. Like, I'm a huge Star Wars fan, so this appealed to me a little more, I think, when I was younger. But yeah, I tried Dragon Age, and it just couldn't hold my attention.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Rickard Lussoff. Maybe
No,
you
I
can
didn't.
figure this out and let me get out of here.
was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the prison he belongs in?
Okay. So, he says he was out running. He says he was hunting Iriaz. But he said that the sun was in his eyes. And Baluk said that there was a cloudy day. So that's interesting.
You must be the one Master Baluk has enlisted to help him with this problem. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the central government facilities here on Dantooine. If you have any need of my services,
I had an ad on my phone.
to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Caldernetic, Ricard Lusoff, and Handon Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of...
I like this murder mystery in space.
Is there
Yeah.
information you require?
Aww.
My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need?
Is this the question I just asked him?
My preliminary
Yeah, it is.
Is there any other information you need?
Go away.
These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Iriaz are mostly docile, but can easily to violence. Calfhounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by calfhounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need? Very well. I will be here to assist you.
Okay. Got all that information. Let's talk to Baluk. Very well. We should start at the beginning. If we find the truth behind each piece of the puzzle, we will no doubt resolve the case. Handon said that he was nearby and heard a shot and ran over, only to find Calder already dead. Said Rickard came out of the shadow of the rocks holding a blaster in his hands. Rickard said he was hunting Iriaz, saw one through the glare of the sun, and shot at it. It is possible that Rickard may have shot Calder accidentally, and Handon may have found the body. But that seems a very unlikely explanation. It is more likely that at least one of them is lying. Obviously, one of these men is not telling us something, but where does the truth lie? Rickard is lying. Why do I believe that? It was cloudy. There was no sun glare. That man's hair, 2 tentacles. Yes. Yes, well done. It was very cloudy this morning. If it had happened as Rickard said, the sun would not have been visible at the time of the killing. He seemed to have caught Rickard in a bit of a lie. It seemed I was correct in assuming you could help me with this case. This lie doesn't prove Rickard is guilty, but I think you may have taken the first step in unraveling this mystery. We should proceed on to the next point. We need to find a motive for the killing. Maybe you should talk to the men about their relationship with the victim. If there's anything else you need, I will remain here while you question the witnesses. But yeah, he is what's called a Twi'lek. So that's actually just all part of his head. Let's go talk to bro first, because it was cloudy, bro.
What do you want to know? Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him, especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news to his wife. So, what do you want to know? I told you already, didn't I? Was hunting some Iriaz. Haven't seen many in the area recently, what with those cat hounds acting up. But there's
I need pillows when you have built-in ones. Exactly.
South of here when I spotted one, like I said before. I shot and pow, it went down. But when I come over here, there's Handon standing over the body and the Iriaz was gone. Now I don't have nothing to do with it, so can I go now? So, what do you Jedi are so predictable, always seeing some greater purpose behind everything, when the simple answer is usually the right one. Can't you see that it must have been Handon? I found him standing over the damned body. I don't know why this is causing you so much trouble. You almost seem as lost as this Bullock guy. Right.
Wait, one thing.
Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious. Right.
Okay. So, he knows the guy. They're not, like, the closest of friends, but he says that there's, you know, nothing really between them.
How can I be of further assistance? I knew him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him or anything. I never really associated with him that much, because I didn't really want to. He had a reputation, very inconsiderate of family, I heard. But merely having heard unkind things about someone wouldn't make me want to kill him. I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here?
I didn't kill him.
Don't you see that Rickard must have shot him?
Yeah, we're trying to figure out who's lying about it.
How can I be of further assistance? I was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by when I heard a shot. I ran over.
7 minutes is contradiction. He super killed him.
Yes, quite often. I generally prefer running to anything else. Can't stand speeders. A healthy body will breed a healthy mind, as I always say.
Okay, so his jogging story holds up.
Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bantha. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that. How can I be of further assistance? Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
Okay, so.
Is there any other information you need? The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gold. Is there any other information you need?
Okay, so. Handon had rented a speeder with him, I think is what that read.
According to the municipal authorities near the Garrow spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in a cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusoff was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need? My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed. Is there any other information?
I already knew that.
Very well.
Okay.
I'll be here to assist you.
So, they knew each other. He had only heard rumors, but he heard bad rumors. And when I asked him why he was, or if he was injured, he got a little defensive. Also, don't mind me, I'm just going to heal everybody in my immediate vicinity right now. Yeah, I want to discuss the murder. We know Rickard lied about the sun blinding him while he was shooting, but we need more to go on. Let's examine the relationship of each man with the victim. Handon told me he barely knew the victim. On the other hand, Rickard and the victim were business partners. However, according to Rickard, they got along quite well. On the surface, neither man seems to have a motive for killing Calder.
At the
Right. Which Rickard...
that's the one that lied about the sun.
Yes. And Handon said that he'd only known them through rumors, but they rented a speeder. So... there you go. The Southwood Company's record did say that Calder and Handon had rented a land speeder together several times. Oh, several times. Gets messy when we found out that they were all involved in the same orgy. This shows that he did, in fact, know the victim, the orgy. But this hardly counts as a motive for murder. I'm afraid I can't accept your judgment on this point. supposition does not equal evidence. If you are unable to deduce the facts of this case, I will have to take these men to the Enclave and deal with this myself. But since you have talked to the suspects, there's no harm in you trying a bit more. Do my investigation? No, yeah, we'll try something else. Where does the truth lie? So let's talk about Rickard. They did have a fight over a business matter. It is not unusual for business partners to disagree sometimes, but if he found proof Calder was cheating him, things could escalate to violence. Well, that certainly is a motive for murder. The case is taking shape. However, we mustn't jump to any quick conclusions. Perhaps we should now focus on the murder weapon itself. You might want to see the information. You might want to see what information the witnesses and the information droid can provide you about the blaster found near the body. Anything else? Nope. Apparently, I hit the right button.
So, what do you want to know? That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Echani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had.
Echanis make delicate weapons with too little firepower. Lightweight stuff, if you ask me.
That blaster ain't it, though.
Okay.
Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's.
Alright.
So, what do you want to know?
Do we ask him, or do we bring that up? Thought Calder was cheating?
Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are.
Okay. So, he admitted that they... Is that what he just... Is that what he did? Okay, let me go through that again.
Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are.
Okay.
Right.
So he claims that there's no bad blood between them.
How can I be of further assistance? That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous cat hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance?
So he's basically admitting that the weapon found near his body was his. Or no, he did that. Alright. And then let's confront him with this.
I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in given the opportunity, but I would not kill him. My wife was cheating on me with him. We slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime.
Interesting. I missed the way the sun would sparkle off his eye. I mean, I'll meet my friend. Yes.
How can I be?
Is there anything else I need? Did I already ask him this? I think I did. Yeah, because I think that's when he...
Well...
Oh, no, never mind. I did not ask him this.
Calder was involved in some pretty sordid business from time to time. More often than not, I've heard. Disreputable business practices, even more disreputable clients. I've even heard he had dealings with a hut here on Dantooine. Now, I bet you're wondering if I had any reasons to kill the man, but I tell you, I hardly knew him. I saw him once or twice, yes, and I've heard some pretty unkind things about him, but certainly nothing that would make me want to kill him.
Did he say he wanted to kill him for having the affair? I know he wanted to punch his face.
Knock his block off, maybe, sure, but not kill him.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I hope you don't find that incriminating. Yeah, normally I'm not prone to outbursts like that, but Calder, Mr. Medic, he was not a very nice person. Not a very nice person to me or my family. I had had my suspicions for several weeks, but had no proof until 2 days ago. It seems Calder was seeing my wife, right under my nose, no less.
Very.
Well, if you can't keep her, it's your own fault.
But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running.
If you hop into our Discord, Greg's gonna post a picture of our cat.
Him to kill him. Running is not a crime.
I rubbed my face into it.
Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad.
I mean, some people are into that kind of thing.
Is there any other information you need? I am sorry, but I seem to be...
No, actually, our band's Discord.
But I cannot seem to come up with anything at all. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report.
Which is right there.
With the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any other information you need?
Sorbet Jungle is just the, Hey, there you are. Yeah, Sorbet Jungle is just the company that I worked the couple conventions for. Alright, so... Found out about... Is there a report of Pannon's Blast being... I missed that entirely, sorry.
I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to come up with anything at all. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any other information you need?
Okay, so Duke claims that his blaster was stolen, but no one ever reported it stolen.
We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need?
And that wasn't Calder's, which that we knew. Of course, with that Discord, just make sure that you
I will be here to assist you.
head on over to the rules section and react to the list of rules. Then you'll be able to see the rest of the Discord. Alright. So the weapon's not Calder's. It's definitely Holden's. He said it was stolen, but it was not reported. So we have caught Handed in a lie. Interesting. But I think we may need one final piece of the puzzle. I popped in all at once. Yeah. There was a blood sample on the weapon that had been sent back for analysis just before you arrived. Perhaps you could inquire with the information droid about it. Okay. Jedi or Sith? I haven't decided, but the more I go through the game, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna pick Jedi for this run. But I'm definitely gonna do other runs or another run where where I do the Sith path.
I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back.
So yeah, this run probably gonna end up being Jedi.
The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need?
You ever mushed your face into your cat? Oh, all the time. Like, all the time. We like to do this thing, we call it making her the baby, where we, like, she'll just be whining for, like, attention. We're like, okay, so we pick her up and set her, like, and, you know, just kind of plop her on her back. She absolutely hates it. But, it gives us great pleasure. We enjoy doing that a lot. But nah, she loves us. She loves us very much. And she likes to cuddle with Greg, as you saw in the picture.
Very well. I will be here to assist you.
Pet torment, absolutely. But she loves us and she knows that we keep the food. So I hate, like, just go over there. Like, this just bothers me. Like, I'm gonna have this conversation like 5 feet apart. Rude. Also putting your pet's ear in your mouth and gently gum. I'll go ahead. I think we've done that once or twice. Got it. Yeah, oh, you're right. Got to keep that social distance. Okay, so we want to discuss the murder. And then yeah, I assume the blood on the weapon belongs to the victim, but I want to be thorough. What have you learned about the blood on the weapon? It did not belong to the victim. That is surprising. So the blood must belong to one of the suspects, but which one? So, the other guy, Rickard. Rickard is just limping, so I think he's fine. But Handon has been, yeah, exactly. Handon has been holding his side, and he also denied having an injury altogether. Which makes that real sus. Handon has been moving oddly since I arrived. Perhaps we should examine him a little more closely.
Hey, what are you doing?
Very sus. There is blood. Handon appears to have suffered some sort of blaster wound to his side. It seems there is one likely scenario. Rickard killed Calder for cheating him in business. While shooting Calder, he must have also hit Handon by accident. Where did those come from? Did I miss something? Go for the guy with a limp. He might have been on the bottom of that orgy pile. Was there any evidence that they were both guilty? I legitimately forget how this plays out. But I also did just like miss a couple things, so that's probably my fault. Lick them? If you're into that kind of thing, sure. It's the only way. I mean, they both had decent motives, but like I never really got the whole story about his bum business deal. That blaster was also his, though. The Mandalorian a thing. I don't know. What do we think? Do we agree with Baluk's thing, or do we think Handon is the guilty one? Because right now we're framing him, but they both had equal motive. Dan bummed my business like he bummed my wife. So yeah, I don't know. What do we think? I assumed as much. I'm kind of leaning that they're both guilty, but I'm also kind of leaning that Handon is definitely. I think it's Handon between the affair, lying about his injury, not reporting his stolen gun, yeah. An interesting theory, but what do you base that on? What possible motive could he have had? Calder was cheating with his wife. Yes, I concur. That is a good motive for Handon to have. And Handon being the killer matches with the facts of the case as presented so far. And so you have made your judgment in this case.
Leave now, then.
What? No!
Yes, Mr. Gold, is there something wrong? Do you not feel justice has been done here? Do you not feel you should be taken to the Enclave for sentencing?
No. If I'm going, I'm not going alone. You don't know what you've done. Look, I came out here, I admit, to kill Calder, but so did Rickard. He must have thought it was Calder when he shot and hit me. So I'm going to prison, but I shouldn't be going alone. Did you idiots have to let the slime ball go?
Huh. I wanted him to bum me. I had a distinct feeling that it might have been both of them. We did though. I thought.
Yes, you tentacle-headed moron. I came out here and killed Calder, but Rickard was here to do that too, and he shot me by mistake.
Yeah, I learned my lesson. I'll get it right next time I come through here and I act like a total dick or evil or I don't know. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it next time. But I do think the next time I'll definitely be like full Sith. Because they're like, I haven't exactly decided, but I'm slowly leaning towards Jedi. But I don't know, I might change my mind. This is another idea I had. Kill everyone. That I mean, that I'm about it. That's the kind of chaotic energy I can support. All right, so we got that figured out. Those are dead. Yeah, we can. Oh no, we were going that way. Karth, friendo, need you to just kind of move. Thanks. So anyway, we're going this way. And while I'm here, hit that save game real quick. Because, you know, autosave is not a thing. Would chaotic good be punishing the unjust by knocking them out and position them in compromising positions? I think so. I think that's how that works. I mean, either way, I'm about it. Like... The Tainted Grove is over that way somewhere. Also, speaking of orgy, just getting ganged up on left and right. No, I don't want to talk to Karth. I want to destroy this thing. Come on, attack him. Thank you. My alien dogs. Yeah. The best? I'd say the best dogs, but no. Doggos are the best dogs.
Yeah? What?
Heal real quick. No, we just have more Mandalorians. My game pause. Sure did. Yeah, that's what it does. Like, it just randomly pauses, but like my mouse will keep moving because I have my mouse thing turned on. Getting into the harder core things. Oh yeah, I mean this grove is designed to test you. So yeah. It'll do that with cutscenes too. Like it'll straight up stop capturing my game. Whoops, sorry, I thought I was doing it again. I was gonna say I really need okay, hey. Friendo? Go ahead and take care of this Cathound that's just kicking Karth's ass. Or Candace's ass. Oh, son of a bitch. Well, that's not... that's a happy scene. Funny hood. Okay. We're just gonna do that thing where we run and hide. Good. Not good. That's not where I wanted to go. That'll be great. Ah, shit. Oh, that's the Holy Grail strategy. Run away! I already have that. Yep. That was a little aggressive. Stop shooting me, please. Thank you. Oh, shit. Mandalorian kinda sucks, which is to my advantage. Thank God. Let me hide behind this rock real quick. Oh wow, Karth, that was terrible. Okay, yep, let's run away. If we run away far enough, my characters will come back to life. Pop open some steroids real quick. And let's give it another shot. Oh, really? Really? We're gonna do it like that? Okay. Come on. There we go. Got there.
Yes?
Mandalorian data pad. That. Got some more med packs, which is great. More data pads. Alright. Advanced med pack. That didn't do almost anything. Give.
What?
That. But yeah, sometimes that Holy Grail strategy, sometimes it just bees like that. Okay. So. Are back to fighting health at least. That's the Standral Grounds. We're in the Grove, so I want to find the tainted part of it. It's actually right here. Yeah, there it is. Mandalorian melee shield. Oh wait, no, I have to have that because things and stuff. Let's look at this though. We have the Arcane Energy Shield. Damage taken. Attack tunes. One charge is. Deflection, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing 20 points. I think it's best if we keep that one. And we'll stick that on just to be extra sure. Right.
I will be your doom!
Ooh, okay, rude. Oh, son of a bitch. Rude. Like, I'm right here. Please attack me, thank you. Here we go. I think this will ultimately determine where I head with this playthrough, and I'm pretty sure it's going to end up me being a Jedi.
I am Juhani, and this is my grove. This is the place of my dark power. This is the place you have invaded. When I embraced the dark side, this is where I sought my solace. It is mine. When I slew my master, KOTOR, I knew I could never go back. And now I revel in my dark power. Power enough to crush the life from someone such as you. Or so I had thought.
Hopefully that doesn't bleed through.
What is it you want? Why do you bother me? Talk. You who have beaten me so easily just want to talk? I do not believe it. Kill me now while you still have the power. Lies. Leave.
Okay. Well, before we get too far into this, okay. Oh, of course. Just wanna, yeah, loot some stuff.
What is it you?
Yeah, loot that dead person. Absolutely.
I can never go back to the council, so here I shall stay. The council has sent you here to kill me. Why then, when you bested me so easily, did you not simply finish your task? Is it not apparent that I can never be saved? Not anger, peace. Yet even with your naive attitude, you managed to beat me. I am pathetic. I sit here and think myself to be great by embracing the dark side, but I am nothing.
Cleanse that taint!
Always thought they held me back, or jealous of my power. This is only because I was not good enough to meet their standards. I never have been. Why? Because I am right. That's why. I can see the truth in your eyes as well. Do not look at me again.
About that.
The council has sent... Not a... I am pathetic. I always thought they held me back. Or jealous. What? Oh, and if I cannot measure up to them, well then I am no one at all. Leave me.
Oh, that wasn't it. I'm getting there.
Not anger. Peace. I am pathetic. I always thought... I seem to still have much to learn, both about being a Jedi and about myself. But I wish the cost of my ignorance had not been so high. I wish that my master had not suffered because of me. If she were alive now, there would be so much I would say to her. So much I would apologize for. How can the council ever take me back with what I have done? Striking my master down in anger is unforgivable. If I show them I am free of passion, that I am serene, that I am willing to forsake the dark side, maybe, just maybe, they would accept me back. Do you think they would? Could it be possible after what I have done? Thank you, Master Jedi. I will return to the Council then. I shall submit myself to their judgment and hope they will forgive me. Again, I thank you. I am sure I will hear great things about you in the future.
I done did it, lads. Lad and Alex. That is. That. Alright, so now we have cleansed the taint very thoroughly. Took extra care. Made sure that the taint was well cleansed. Very cleansed. So cleansed. The best cleansing. I might be referred to as lad. Okay, no problem. For me, lad is kind of like dude, where like everything is dude. Like, he's dude, she's dude, this is dude. Like, so. But it is always good to know. Or wiener. Excuse me. That's me. Wiener. Okay. You bitch. Heck you. Alright, so we got that going for us. Oh, I didn't mean to pause it. Ah. Oh, we got more over here. There he is. Just toss a quick ion grenade at him. Force push. Alright, but I think I got everything in this section. Fuel. Then came from over here, didn't we? Yeah. Let's go over here. This is metallic ground, so I was actually already over there. Let's take a look at my things. You have redeemed the fallen Jedi Padawan Juhani and removed the dark taint from the meditation grove. Here you go. Missing companion. You have met at least Magna, who has lost her companion, her droid companion. It is all she has left. Oh yeah, so I still need to find her droid. Mandalorian Raiders. You have encountered some of the Mandalorian Raiders plaguing Dantooine and slain them. They did not seem as organized or as powerful as you had been led to believe. Perhaps you have not yet met their most powerful members. Let's check my inventory, because I did pick up a couple data pads. Alright, Jarg, did you remember not to take the XT model bike out today? There was something funny with one of the intakes and I thought it could jam. Consider yourself lucky. If someone was dumb enough to take that thing out, he would have plowed right into the ground within a kilometer. There's that. That contains a record of Kalinar's trophy kills. We already looked at that. Jarg went missing in Sector B. Then Riza saw someone moving south of there. Take a couple troops and find out who it is. If they look suspicious, terminate. Exterminate. Right. That was everything. Yeah, that's all the data pads. Where we're at. That's north. That's where we just came from. Path south. Probably go for about another half hour. He's asleep. Oh, not yet. He's about to be. Yeah, I'll probably stop here in about a half hour. Yeah, I got this one. Oh. Go ahead and cure everybody. Save. Updated my title a little bit. Oh, hey, look at that. There's a droid over here. Oh, take care of them. You talk to... No. Hello? Oh, great. Come on. Stop taking damage from him and just get him out of the way. Thank you.
Thank you for saving me, Master Jedi. I am CA-14, a personal assistant droid. As I said, I am C-842, a personal assistance droid. Although in recent months, the assistance I render seems to have taken on a disproportionate significance. Did she send you to find me? Please do not tell her you saw me. Yes, but I have my reasons. I'm afraid my owner became a bit too attached to me. Obsessed, even. She tried to treat me as her dead husband. It was not healthy for her. She is obsessed. She rarely sees other people and appears to be fixated on me as her husband. She was becoming more and more insular. I thought it best that I leave. She may meet other real people this way. In fact, that was the reason I came here and sought out those cat hounds. I think it would be best if I were no longer a factor. She would meet new people, living people, please. Will you...
Just if you gave an acrobat a sword. Kind of. I mean, they also have a mastery command of the Force. So...
What? No, you...
Oh, I did the wrong thing. Whoop. Oops. Mage hand. Okay. Well, I accidentally hit the wrong button. So whoops. Earth.
Ready?
Are you though? That's so sad. I know. But you know, robots are, well, not supposed to be used for oh, Chris.
Sure.
Dead Husbando. Yeah. Very confused. Now, now with marital aids.